you in this psych hospital. I'm like, psych hospital? I go to the ER. I'm like, okay, I've been a nurse for 22 years. I already know the procedures. I'm like, why the hell am I in this place? And somebody's standing outside the door watching, make sure I'm not going to do anything. And I'm like, take everything, but don't, I need to take this Bible with me. They was like, well, where we're taking you, you can't have anything on it that's sharp, that's wood, that's hard backing. You can get the backing off. You can take it. It didn't look like this at first. I didn't have all these notes, none of these things in there. All I had was the information I had to know. Have phone numbers, I had a list of phone numbers that I had written down in my head in here. I had some photos, and that was pretty much it. You know, you couldn't, and I didn't know at the time I had a pen in there. You can't go into a psych hospital with anything sharp, no pen, no anything. So I'm like, man, I'm in there, and I know I had a little pen, and I had a little golf pencil in the inside, and I had, you know, I always write things on napkins. I had napkins, I had, that was all I had. And I'm from New York. I don't know if everybody knows that, but I get in the psych hospital. Everybody's from New York. I'm like, this is really freaking scary. This is weird. And they're so mean. I'm like, they was like, yeah, we gotta get rid of your hair. You can't have no. I'm like, look, I'm a nurse. Why y'all have me in here? They was like, hey, you had some crack. You had some meth in your system. You gotta stay here. I'm like, I have a government job. I have my own place. I'm pretty much sane. Open the door. I'm out. I'm like, why do y'all want me to stay in here? I cannot stay in here. But as soon as I got in there, the Holy Spirit was already maneuvering his way around. And I'm like, I'm not sleeping in here. I'm sleeping standing up. I'm not doing this. I'm like, I don't understand what's going on here. Let me out. And as soon as I got in there was this Spanish girl. And she was like, you're into astrology, aren't you? You read horoscopes. And I'm like, what the heck? I don't even know you, shorty. Like, first of all, you doing too much. Like, this is my first day here. You already know my business. Man, another guy in there here, he was like, yeah. I already know what you got going on, what you've been through. I'm like, what? These people are crazy. And I wind up giving him this little Bible I used to carry. I guess it was inside of my coat. I don't know where it came from, but I gave it to him. We'll get to that in a minute. So I gave him the Bible, still coming around and coming in contact with other people. But it's the Holy Spirit talking through me. And I'm like, man, this is some BS. I got to get out of here. I'm like, it's like Rikers. There's a phone on the wall. I can't use my phone. I don't know what time it is. You know, what the hell's going on. But I had locked myself out of all my financial information. I had to call my job. I sound really crazy, you know, and then when you receive guides, people do think you're crazy. So I make it through the program. I had to stay there 2 weeks, you know, wind up running into the guy that I gave the Bible to. So ran into him. I seen him. He still looked like he wasn't doing well. And he was like, hey, you look great. He was like, how are you doing? I'm like, I'm doing great. He's like, I still got that Bible. So this is what I'm telling you. The influence that you have, you may not can see what God's doing. God is always in the midst. And this is why we read in the book of Galatians and the fruit of the Spirit, because people are looking at your fruit. The whole time in the psych hospital, you know, they're looking at my fruit.